Dust 2 replaced Overpass in the map pool, and its meta is up in the air. Let's check out how the best player in the world, Donk, plays his CT side. So, Donk plays Dust 2 based on his spawn rather than having a set position, which means he goes to whatever site he has the best timing for. In this round, he has a good B spawn, so he's going to lurk into lower tons and hold for the lurk. Once that doesn't happen, he is going to push into upper and then catch the T's off guard once they are rushing onto site and win the round. In this round, Donk gets the same spawn again, except this time it is a gun round. So he's going to do the same thing by pushing into lower tons, except this time he will not be pushing into upper, and that is because there is no contact on B site. So he's just going to stick around in lower until there is contact mid, and then he will activate and get the easy cleanup kills. Now he is going to lurk onto B site, and that's because there's a timing for a player to sneak out, which he then spots, and he's going to get the last 2 kills and win the round. Counter-terrorists win. This is one of the only rounds where Donk actually does the fast cat boost, and he's going to do it when he has one of the B spawns. So he's going to do the fast cat jump like this, and then take a very aggressive fight towards top mid. He does end up whipping the spray due to a flash, and then he's just going to fall back and play a passive angle on cat for the rest of the round. Donk gets the best B spawn here while he's using the op, and what we can see is that he again pushes very aggressively into lower tons. He is going to hold like he normally does for the lurker. Once he gets this kill, he is then going to very aggressively push into upper and try to catch the T's in the back, but he eventually gets triggered out. Here's another round where Donk has the best B spawn. However, this time his team wants to stack a long, so he's going to set up a smoke to block the cross, and then come out to long and flash for his teammates like this. He will then wide swing and help his teammates with the fight, and try to take control of the double doors. So this is the only gun round where Donk actually gets the best long spawn. And so what he's going to do is throw a very fast molly by moving like this, and then immediately dumping his smoke right after. He will also drop a frag right behind to catch anyone lurking in the smoke, and then play right up next to it and try to body block anyone trying to sneak out. Once it starts to fade, you can see that he's going to fall back and try to play an off angle, and just try to catch anyone that's lurking out long late round. Donk has one of the A spawns here, however Art Frost, who has the best long spawn, is actually going B. So what Donk is going to do is, instead of contesting right away, is going to set up his teammate with a delay flash and then swing with him and get the trade kill. Once this happens, he is going to dump the rest of his util and actually fall back to cat and play retake A site with his team. And that is because he wants to fight as a group and not just fight by himself. Donk gets the same spawn again here, and we can see that his teammates are fast boosting cat. So what he's going to do is not contest long, but instead he's going to sit back at car. What we can take away from this is that it's important not to contest long doors if you don't get the best spawn, and or if you don't have a teammate to flash and trade you out. Here's another round where Donk gets the A spawn, and I want to show this one because he's going to throw a different molly than he did before. This one's going to bounce off the corner of the wall and land behind the blue container. You're going to throw this when you expect the T's to push through your first molly. He is then just going to fall back and help his teammate in CT mid. When Donk gets this middle spawn here, he's going to play the role of a support player. So what he's going to do is come up to this corner here and throw this triple flash lineup. After that, he's going to rotate over and just dump some more util cat to stop a fast push, and then wait for one of his teammates to call for help somewhere. However, that doesn't actually happen this round, as nobody really dies. This round's going to start the same, however, there's one main difference, and it's that his mid player actually gets picked. So after Donk throws his flash lineup, his teammate dies, so he's going to rotate over and take his spot in mid, and just try to prevent a mid to B execute. Late round, when the T's end up actually hitting B site, Donk's just gonna look through the doors and help his teammate defend the site. I wanted to show this round because it shows how Donk is going to defend against a short push. So we can see he catches a timing on the T lurking out mid, and then he hears the rest of them moving up cat and short. What he's going to do is, instead of running up to site, he's actually going to take the T's from the cross and play the headshot angle, where he gets a nice triple kill and wins the round. In this last clip with the mid spawn, Donk is actually not going to play the support player role, but instead he's going to slow push onto cat with the op. Unlike before, he's not going to push mid and try to take the fight, but instead going to hold this passive angle. Later in the round, his IGL is going to actually come up cat with him, and he's going to boost him onto these cat boxes where they set up a nice bait and switch. A couple of things to notice while watching these demos is that Donk doesn't like to fight long doors unless he is fighting as a group, and that he also never played from B site. Only lower tons or mid. Anyways, that's all the clips I had to show you from Donk's last 3 Dust 2 games. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out my Twitch. I stream most weekday mornings. Thanks. There we go. There's the ace. Get my ace on for me last round so I get an ace this round.